I almost threw away my old toaster until I discovered 5 tricks that made me pull it right back out of the trash. Now there are days when I use it from morning to night and barely need any other appliance. Let's start with the simplest thing a toaster does. I'm sure everyone has toasted sandwich bread before. There's nothing complicated about it, and that's exactly what makes it so useful when you need breakfast in a hurry. Take a few slices of sandwich bread and place them into the toaster slots. Push the lever down, and that's it. No standing beside a frying pan. No flipping the bread back and forth. And most importantly, no constantly checking whether it's about to burn. A few minutes later, pop! The bread rises automatically when it's ready. Take the slices out and admire the beautiful golden color. The surface is evenly toasted and crisp. Now place the toast on a plate and add a freshly fried egg on top. And there you have it, a warm, simple breakfast that can be ready in about 3 minutes. Crispy toast, a soft egg, and hardly any cleanup afterward. But this is only what everyone already knows a toaster can do. The next tricks are where things start getting much more interesting. I'm sure you've put leftover bread in the freezer before. Take one out and you'll know exactly what I mean. It's frozen solid hard enough that most people would leave it on the counter and wait for it to thaw. But you don't have to wait at all. Take the frozen bread straight from the freezer and place it directly into the toaster. No thawing, no microwave, and no extra preparation. Push the lever down and choose your preferred setting. Now you can forget about it for a moment. Make yourself a cup of coffee, read a few pages of your book, or simply sit down and relax. And there it goes, pop! I set mine a little higher than necessary, so the outside looks slightly darker than I normally prefer. But don't worry, break it open and you'll see why I'm not concerned. The outside has become crisp again, but inside the bread is warm and soft. Even the coconut filling in the center has heated through, giving you that wonderful contrast between a crispy shell and a warm, sweet center. Take a bite and you'd hardly believe this bread was frozen solid just a few minutes ago. There's no waiting around for bread to thaw. Just take out exactly what you want. Toast it and enjoy it while it's hot. What if you're craving crispy toast with warm melted cheese inside? You might need an oven or a frying pan to make it properly, but there's a much quicker way. Start with a few slices of sandwich bread and place them on a plate. Take a slice of cheese, unwrap it, and place it neatly between 2 pieces of bread. Make sure the cheese stays inside the edges so it doesn't melt out while heating. Do the same with the second sandwich. Now comes the easy part. Place the sandwiches into an appliance designed to safely accommodate filled sandwiches and let it do the work. Once they're toasted, transfer them to a plate. Just look at that golden surface. The bread is crisp and beautifully browned, and it already looks good enough to eat immediately. But wait until you see the inside. Break one sandwich slowly in half. There it is. The cheese has completely melted into a warm, creamy center, while the bread gives you that satisfying crunch with every bite. Are you someone who likes your cheese toast lightly golden, or do you wait until it's extra crispy? Tell me in the comments. We've just enjoyed toast with that wonderfully crisp texture, but what if you're in the mood for something completely different? Take a look at this soft pancake. How could something like this possibly work with a toaster? It's easier than you might think. You can use almost any filling you enjoy as long as it isn't too wet or runny. I only have a slice of cheddar cheese left in my refrigerator today, so that's what I'll use to show you this trick. Place the cheddar on one half of the pancake, leaving a little room around the edges. Now fold the pancake in half over the cheese, but don't stop there. Fold both side edges inward, just like I'm doing here, creating a small pocket that keeps the filling completely enclosed. Press everything together gently so there are no openings where the cheese could escape as it melts. Once it's heated through, carefully take it out and place it on a plate. The pancake stays wonderfully soft and warm while the cheddar inside has melted into a rich, creamy filling. One bite gives you that soft outer layer followed by warm melted cheese, and suddenly a leftover pancake becomes an entirely different snack. That folding method works perfectly when you're using a thin filling like a slice of cheese. But what if you want to pack a little more inside? I have a few leftovers sitting in my refrigerator, so instead of letting them go to waste, let's turn them into a quick snack. Take a soft tortilla and lay it flat. Add a little lettuce in the center, followed by some fully cooked sausage, tomato, and okra. You can use whatever cooked leftovers you have. The idea is simply to give those small portions another purpose. Now fold both sides of the tortilla inward. Hold the folded edges in place and begin rolling from the bottom, keeping everything nice and tight so none of the filling falls out. Place the bread in the toaster. Once it's heated and lightly toasted carefully, transfer it to a plate. Look at the outside warm with lightly crisp edges while still soft enough to bite through easily. Now cut it in half. Inside, all those leftovers have become one colorful, satisfying snack. The sausage is hot, the vegetables are warmed through, and the toasted tortilla holds everything neatly together. And that's it for today's 5 toaster tricks. Which one would you actually try at home? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed these ideas, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.